Everyone, Jeff here from Films at Home, and today I've got a pretty cool video to do for you. Sometimes with this YouTube channel I get to hook up with some pretty cool companies and check out some new stuff for the home theater, and today was one of those days that I was excited to check out a new piece to the home theater, test out some new stuff and let you guys know what I think about it. And what we have today is actually what I'm sitting in, and this is a new home theater chair from Valencia Home Theater Seating. This is their Tuscany home theater chair, and so I just got this shipped in a couple days ago. I broke it down, set it all up, and I want to do a quick review of it, show you guys all the different features, what it's all about, and also talk about, you know, how it is in comparison to what I'm currently using, which is granted a much more budget, cheaper option off of Amazon. But these chairs I'm sitting in here are also available on Amazon. So, you know, it all depends on budget, and it all comes down to what features you need, what features you want. But pretty cool that I get to check out this chair today and share my thoughts with you. So hopefully you like this. This is the first kind of furniture review I've done, but seating is so important in a home theater. You know, you're watching movies for 2-3 hours. If you're watching 2 movies in a day, you're sitting in these chairs for 4 or 5 hours, right? And so you gotta have something comfortable. Comfort's a huge thing. I've talked about how much I like my current chairs, but you know, it was time to check out something new, time to think about upgrading, and so that's how we got in touch with Valencia, and the rest is kind of history here with the chair. So I'll dive into it. I'll talk about all the features, talk about all the different options you can get, and show it off basically, and then let you guys know what I think about it and if it's worth the price. And so if you're interested, there are gonna be links down in the description where you can check out the listing for yourself. But props to Valencia. Thank you for sponsoring and supporting my channel with this chair. You know, there's nothing else happening here. They sent me out a chair for review. I'm going to give it an honest review, and it is what it is. But I appreciate them, as well as many other companies like Epson and you know, Denon, who sent me a receiver, and all those who have supported the channel by sending me product to review. So this is pretty cool. Let's just jump right into it. So here's a quick look at the chair. Right, we've got nice top grain leather here. This is pretty nice. You can see the grain. I'll zoom in on that, but it's really nice leather. Pretty premium stuff. You've got a nice TV tray here, which is really cool. This is removable and can also be placed on this side or the other side, depending on you know, whatever you're feeling that day. There's 2 connectors for it, and they slide right in and then spin around. Also, you've got your cup holder. You've got a USB drive here, which is pretty cool. I'll focus in on that, but there's a USB charger. So your USB charger's there, and then inside the armrest. You do have some storage. It's not super deep, but good for remotes, things like that. Other arm, same thing. And then you've got your controls here. So, you know, you can turn the lights on or off. That lights up your chair underneath, as well as in the cup holders. And then you have all your different, I locked it. You have all your different supports. So here's your headrest and your recline. So just holding that down gives you a nice full recline. And it sounds like you're eating Taco Bell, but is what it is. Then you can go back, and again, not the greatest noise in the world, but that's because it's new leather. One of the other cool features of this chair is that the headrest also is modular, and so I can go ahead and hold down the button on the cup holder, and this headrest begins to adjust. It can raise up and it can go down, and so while you're in a full recline, that's really nice because, you know, it can help prop your head up while you're kind of laying down. And then there is also lumbar support, which is inflatable. It inflates this portion here. I'll hold this down for a second. Right on the button here, you'll hear the pump if you listen closely. And you'll see that this has started to inflate. If I now press on that after inflating it, it's going to be much firmer than it was before, and then I can deflate it just as quickly. You're just holding down another button, deflates, and now it's back to being kind of cushy. Overall, it's a really well-designed chair. I like the lighting on it. I like the tray. This is really cool. USB chargers and the cup holders are nice. And, you know, it doesn't hurt that it's fairly comfortable, although I will say right out of the box, this is not the most comfortable chair, but it is top grain leather. You got to break it in like anything leather. a leather jacket, a baseball glove, leather shoes. You know, you got to break them in. And so I think over the next couple of weeks, this would start to feel like these, which I've definitely broken in, and it would start to be a lot more comfortable, but it is a little stiff right out of the box. Now I'm just spinning around to the back. This part here Velcros down, but you do have some controls under here. Not controls, but connections. They were all easy to connect. It took me, you know, no time at all. And that's just all your power connections. That's basically connecting your lights and stuff. And then that all drives off of this AC adapter here, which is one of my main complaints because of the cord. As you can see, it's plugged in back here. It's this cord right here that I'm pulling on, the black plug. It's very, very short. It's maybe a 3 or 4 foot cord. And so, you know, you really need to think about placement. If I'm placing the seats here, that's great because I have cords for the projector and I have a power strip. But if I wanted to put the seat, say, over here, or I wanted to put it somewhere over there and switch the room around, I don't have outlets over there. And so that becomes an issue when you only have a 4 foot cord like this. You may need, you know, an extension cord or something to help you with your chairs, because it's 2019 and folks, we plug in our chairs now. And so that's basically the structure of it. It was really easy to unpack, unbox. It showed up in a box. This top portion comes apart from the back, and so you take it upstairs in 2 pieces, which is really convenient. All of that was really nice. It's super easy to put together. You just slide the top down onto a couple brackets and you're basically good to go. Throw a couple plugs together and your setup's done. So I set this thing up in less than 10 minutes. So that part of it's great. Comfort out of the box, not incredible. Definitely not a selling point if you're looking for something to just sit in on day one. This is a chair you're gonna have to break in. You're gonna have to kind of lean back, recline, get it moving. It's very stiff right now because of the new leather. But I do like the cup holders. I do like the USB chargers. That's really cool that you can charge your phone while you're watching a movie. You know, you're not gonna be on your phone. You can plug it in, charge it right in your chair. And this TV tray right here, this is super convenient. You know, you can put your put a little snack on it or something I don't currently have, and so it can get a little messy. Now I've got a tray to throw stuff on. That's really cool. So overall, really nice features. The question is it worth the price? So this chair alone is $1,200. Just for comparison, I paid $550 for those two. So this one chair is $1,200. Now granted, those are manual recline. They're not top grain leather. They're going to wear down faster than this chair would. They don't have the TV tray. They don't, you know, nothing plugs in, nothing lights up. It's not a premium chair. It's not supposed to be. This is a premium chair. So it all comes down to budget. $1,200 for one, and it's $2,300 for a pair of two. But the nice thing is that Valencia works with you on different configurations. So based on your room, you can get a row of 2, a row of 3, row of 4, row of 5. You could buy a row of 3 and a row of 2 and do 3 in back, 2 in front. All sorts of configurations you can do. Just keep in mind, you know, you need to have the power to support all these different chairs because they do not work without being plugged in. I tried it and you do need to be plugged in. There's no manual recline option on this chair. So really when it comes down to these, you know, I think they're nice. It's going to take you some time to work them in, which is a little annoying if you're looking for an out-of-the-box solution. And it could be a little tricky having to plug in multiple chairs. If you have 1 or 2, that's not bad. If you have 5 of these, you know, you're really going to get a power strip and maybe some extension cords. So those are kind of the cons, but the pros are that it has really nice features. I love the cup holders. I love the lighting, the USB charging. The adjustable headrest is a huge pro because when you're back reclining and you're sitting like this, now I can sit up because the headrest is going to prop my head up. I can look directly at the screen without craning my neck, hurting your back, all that good stuff. And the lumbar support's also really cool. If you do have some back problems and you need a stiffer seat, you know, you can work with that. Although it is pretty stiff, like I said, without needing to even do that. Another con though, it's got to be the price, right? $1,200 is a lot for a chair. That's kind of what you're talking about if you're buying a projector or you're buying a TV. You know, it's a lot for a chair, but it's a high-end product, a premium product. You can buy a $1,000 TV, but it's not going to be the $4,000 LG OLED TV that's premium. So it all comes down to what your budget is and what you want for your room. Are these $500 chairs fine? Of course, I love them. But I've been looking at upgrading because they're going to break down. There's mechanics in them that are already starting to creak and they have a few issues. The leather's not real. It's going to start to crack. It's going to start to peel. I just know it's going to be a problem, but they were a temporary solution, whereas something like this chair could be a more premium, long-term solution that could last you 20 years. So that's about it for the video. A little different. I've never done a furniture review before, so I hope you enjoyed that. Hope it was useful for you, especially if you're looking into home theater seating. I've talked about my seats a lot, but this is a new, product from Valencia, so thank you to them for letting me review it and sending it out to me on very, kind of quick notice and getting it here for this video. I really appreciate that, and them supporting the channel, of course. So yeah, let me know what you think of the chair. If you think $1,200 is nuts, let me know. But honestly, I've looked at other big box stores, and chairs like this cost that much money. A good recliner costs you $1,000, and that doesn't come with all the extras this does, with chargers and lighting and premium leather. You're gonna get a regular recliner for $600,000-$700,000, and a premium one will run you $1,200, $1,500. So it doesn't seem too out of the question if you're looking for a better seat. And they also sell right on Amazon with free shipping, so it's very convenient. But I hope you liked the video. Again, thank you to Valencia for sending this out for review. If you do want to check out their product, click the link down in my description. That'll bring you to their Amazon page where you can check out all their different chairs and configurations. And then you can also remember to follow me on Instagram. Those links are down in the description. And check out some of my other Amazon listings. If you click through there, I get a little bit of a kickback. It helps support the channel. And don't forget to check out the merch shelf as well. I've added some new merchandise lately that I'd love for you guys to check out. And if you do rep a shirt, make sure you tell me about it, because that's super cool, and I can't believe that people are actually wearing my logo out there and supporting the channel. But thank you to all who do. That's about it for this video. Hopefully it was informative, and I'll see you guys soon with some more 4K reviews. I got a really good one that just came in that I'm excited to show you, so make sure you subscribe for that one, and I'll talk to you guys soon.